first I have to understand my 5 bodies and how they work and how they are operated, and to recognize my real you. This is the first step, huh?
Yeah, well, you have to do that. In other words, look at how you grew up. So just sit back in an easy chair and just kind of see how you grew up as a little girl with your parents. And it's good to write these things down and many of the things that you went through. See, you came through this process, and that's like your boot camp, like a military. You came through this process to eventually wake up. So you pay attention to what you went through and continually use that as a reference, you see, when you need it, everything that you've gone through as a reference to eventually figure out how these 5 bodies work, how you relate to these 5 bodies, and that creates your foundation. And then from there, okay, you decide, you know, it's like when you climb to the top of the mountain, you can climb the highest mountain in the world, and you could be at the very top, like Mount Everest or K9 or whatever. You can be at that highest mountain, but all of a sudden when you get to the top of the mountain, all of a sudden in the distance you see bigger mountains. Now, you see, so the thing is, it's endless, but you have to start somewhere. And so for many lifetimes, you've lived this personal self only, nothing but the personal self. You chased ideas and things and relationships, boy meets girl, in the personal self, and we have all done that. Yeah, but now is the opportunity like never before with what I'm presenting as the new presentation to go beyond all of creation, beyond all the spiritual paths, all the silly stuff, all the wisdom of the world, and all this funny stuff. We've already went through it. Forget it all. You don't need it. You don't need the 6 o'clock news either, okay? You don't need any of it, okay? All right? You decide, and you can do this every moment. Learn to see what you're doing and deciding every moment, and learn to see your intent. Where is that intent? That's the real you. You are your intent.
I am my intent.
Yes, you are your intent, sweetie. So if your intent with your personal life comes first, then that's what it'll be. If your intent is to recognize all life and what it is, then little by little, you will be shown according to your intent. You see?
Yeah, but then I have to see what is my intent in when I am awake, and with my
you decide that. Look at your intent. You look at what comes first. Here's the idea. My intent is always the is. That's my whole being. I'm very adamant with that. I put everything, that's my intent. I love to drive myself. But at the same time, I still have my physical life, which I just go through the motions and the process, you know, smiling, laughing with Ava. We do the things, we present whatever. See, those are things I do with the personal self because that's why I'm here. And I want to be here to do these things more so than anyone ever. I was shown by the real guides that I would be the greatest architect ever. So, but my intent with all life and the is first. That comes first. So whatever happens here, happens, I deal with it, but the isness comes first. So you have to decide and recognize your intent and where you place that, what comes first. That's your decision. Yeah, because this is the big journey. Yeah, but you're doing fine. I read what you read. I see you. You're doing fine, sweetie. You're fine.
Sometimes I'm very, very confused.
Oh, we all are. I am too. I get discouraged. I'm confused. I throw things once in a while. I got some birds out here that make noise, so I throw water bottles at them. Whatever. I squirt the kitties to get out of the house. You know, I squirt them with water. Whatever. I mean, we do these things. That's not it. Okay, these are funny things we do. Okay, and so I get discouraged too because there's things I want in my life to do. I want to continually do this, but that's the personal self. That's not the real you. Look at the sun shining. Okay, here's for you. Look at the sun shining and figure out what it's showing you. What is the sun showing you? Learn to recognize that. And that's the step to recognizing you and it.
Yeah.
The sun is a very good example of what life is. Keep in mind, it's only an example. Yeah. But it's the best one we have here. It really is. Yeah. The shining sun. Yes, it's precious. Why do you think Bill Gates and all these idiots and liars and murderers of the world want to block out the sun? Because they're reptilian. Yeah. Want you to be in darkness so you come back for more lifetimes and they use you as a slave again.
What I wonder or thinking about is when I die tomorrow, I don't think so, but when I die tomorrow, would I be able to recognize what is going on, not to go to this astral tunnel, so back? Can I then escape then from these reincarnation cycles and be free? Or I don't know whether there is an answer or not.
Forget all that. Forget all that. Forget it all. Forget it. Those are stories you've heard.
Yeah.
See, we're beyond the stories now. Those are stories we've all heard. Right. When you were a little girl, they read you stories. Maybe they read you the Bible, whatever. Okay? Those are stories. All right? You don't have to agree with anything. Yeah. Look at the birds.
Yeah.
Do they listen to stories? No.
No. Yeah.
They're fine. You see?
Yeah.
Look at the sun shining. There's no belief. There's no happiness. There's no sadness there. Does the sun listen to stories? No. It has seen everything that is going on in this world. But does it agree? No. You don't have to agree with any of it. You see? You just be like the sun shining, and it's all here and now. And it's not about living or dying. It's an isness that is already complete, pure, and real, more so than you can ever consider, okay, more so than the sun shining. Focus on that. You're fine. You're fine. You know, forget all that other stuff. It's foo-foo. It's baloney.
Yeah, perhaps I'm thinking too much and then I don't know.
Focus on your intent and your purpose. Yeah. And just like your career, how you focus on your job, learn to make that your reality, your purpose, your focus, your intent, with your intent. What is your intent? Would you like to be being aware and brighter than the sun? Well, you can. You simply decide it and figure it out how to do that. Yeah, see? Focus on that.
Yeah.
But it may take you 1,000 years.
Yeah.
There's no time.
But I am free and it's possible.
Yeah, no, everything is possible. Okay. There is no such thing as impossible. Everything is possible. But you will have others. They will always try to destroy what you decide. Like me, I get it all the time. People want to see me fail because they are too lazy to succeed themselves. I only want to see other people succeed. But many people want to see me fail and they say this and that. I don't care. I don't care what they say. It means nothing to me. It just makes me focus more on the is. My focus is the is. Use the sun as an example, even pictures in your house. You notice the pictures that Ava and I create, there's always a big ball of light there.
Yeah.
That represents the
Yeah.
is.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we put them in every picture.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Symbol for the sun. Or
Symbol for the is.
for the is, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the sun is an idea, but no, that is not the sun
Yeah.
in the pictures.
Yeah.
That is a symbol. That is a reference to the is. A reference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, sweetie. And that's the fun part. See, I'm making it fun.
Mm-hmm.
There's no gods. There's no authorities. All that's in creation. All that's baloney. You don't have to agree to any of this nonsense. You have to deal with it, just like your job. Lots of times, maybe you don't like to do things or whatever, but you have to deal with it. Yeah, that's your job. That you chose that job. You got to deal with it. I chose this. I got to deal with it. But it's all okay. See, you're okay. You're fine. And always be new now. Always be now.
Yeah.
And every moment is new. So if you did something that you don't like or this or that, just like, okay, let it go through it, cry, do whatever. We all do.
Yeah.
But then just be new.
Yeah.
Every moment is new.
Yeah.
Because that's the isness of life. It's never old. It doesn't carry things from the past. It's always new, like the sun shining.
Yeah.
It doesn't carry anything. See, everything's burned off. It's always clear. That's us. That's what we really are. But we need this experience in creation to see what isn't real. So we can wake up and recognize what is real.
Yeah.
You'll never figure that out from anywhere else. See, they indoctrinate you to learn the teachings, to read wisdom, to hear pretty words. This is just blah, 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 like politicians.
Mm-hmm.
It all equals nothing to where, oh, you feel good for the moment with your emotions and sensations. Oh, I like those pretty words or whatever.
Yeah.
But it doesn't point to recognizing who you really are. No, it doesn't, because they don't know. And they are struggling, especially the reptilians that rule this planet. They are really struggling.
Yeah.
Now, there's a lot more I could tell you, but I won't tell you now. It's too much.